Hey guys, this time we're going to be solving equations with variables on both sides of your equal sign. We're going to, again, always get the variable by itself. We're going to start by doing the additive inverse of the lowest coefficient with the variable. Here we have a 4x on the left side and a 3x on the right side. Our lowest is going to be 3x, and that's what we're going to subtract from both sides. We're going to simplify 4x minus 3x equals 1x and bring down the rest of the equation. We now have a two-step equation. We're going to do the additive inverse, and then the multiplicative inverse, which was 1 times x. Divide everything by 1, it will still equal negative 9. Let's try another. Here we have a 5x on the left side and a 4x on the right side. Again, we're going to subtract the lowest coefficient. That would be 4x. So instead of add 4x, we're going to subtract 4x from both sides. 5x minus 4x equals x. And then additive inverse. And again, the x is now by itself. Divided by 1 will still equal x equals 6. Now let's take a look when there's some distribution involved. Here we're going to distribute the 7 to the 6 and the negative 2x. And then we're going to distribute the 5 to the negative 3x and to the positive 1. Those, remember from the last video, distribution is just like multiplication, but you're multiplying what's outside to every term inside. Here we're going to focus again on the lowest coefficient. Be aware these are negatives, so the negative 15x is actually the lowest. It is furthest to the left on the number line, so that is what we're going to do the additive inverse of. Opposite of negative 15x is positive 15x. Bring down the rest of our equation. The negative 14x plus 15x became 1x. We're going to additive inverse. And we're left with our solution of x equals negative 37. Let's try one more. Here we're going to distribute the 3 to the x minus 5 and the 2 to the x plus 5. We're going to do the additive inverse of the lowest coefficient. Here would be 2x. So we're going to subtract 2x from both sides. Again, our x now becomes 1x. Minus 15 equals 10. Additive inverse. X is now by itself, equaling 25. Let's take a look at some of the special cases. Here, again, we're going to start by combining our like terms. X minus 3x will equal negative 2x on the left. 6x and the negative 8x will combine to be negative 2x, and then we bring down the 5. We do the additive inverse of the lowest coefficient. They're both the same coefficient. They're both negative 2x. So when we do the additive inverse of one of them, it will knock the other one out, and it will become 0. We bring down the 5, and we're left with 0 equals 5. Now, if you notice in step 3 on the left side of the board, you'll see that if you zero out your variables and you are left with a constant equal to another constant, we have two different alternatives. One, if your two constants are equal to each other, then this is an identity. If the two constants are not equal to each other, it is not a solution. Being that 0 does not equal 5, this is not a solution. Let's take a look at another. Again, we're going to distribute negative 3 to the 2x minus 1. We can additive inverse again, which will simplify out our variable, and we'll be left with 3 equals 3. So again, the variable has now been eliminated, and we are left with two constants that are equal to each other. So this is an identity. Hope this helps. Don't forget to leave your questions in the comments below, and please subscribe.